All right, hello everybody. KVUE Chief Meteorologist Hunter Williams here with a quick update on our forecast. We are tracking a severe weather risk and a minor flood threat here for our central Texas area Wednesday into the day on Thursday. I think kind of just the gist of the forecast right now, most of Wednesday, it's going to be pretty widespread showers, but not a ton of severe stuff. And then Wednesday night into Thursday morning, we get a line of strong to severe storms that will move through. By about lunchtime or so on Thursday, those storms should be moving away. So let's get into the forecast. We have issued a weather impact alert. This will start Wednesday night at midnight, continue overnight into the first part of the day on Thursday. Then, as we mentioned, Thursday around lunchtime, storms should be moving out. It is both a severe threat and a minor flood risk. Honestly, the severe threat and the flood risk, neither looks like a super high impact right now, but I do think a couple of strong to severe storms will be possible, and I do think some localized flooding will be a possibility. As of now, we're just telling everybody, monitor the forecast, which, if you are watching this video, congratulations, you are already doing. Okay, so let's get into it. Here is the severe weather outlook for both Wednesday and Thursday with these overnight systems. The timeline is always a little tricky, which is why we have the split screen, but it looks like late day Wednesday into Wednesday night, level 2 out of 5, slight risk for severe weather. First across the hill country, then this line will go west to east, so then we pick things up for the early morning of Thursday into lunchtime with a level 2 out of 5 risk, which includes the rest of our KVUE area. We'll talk threats coming up here in a moment. As of now, looks like mainly a wind and a hail threat, a low but not completely zero chance for an isolated spin-up tornado. Then here are the excessive rainfall outlook, so essentially the flood risk here in our KVUE area. Wednesday into Wednesday night, that's a low end level 1 out of 4, so the severe weather risk goes up to 5, flood risk goes up to 4. This is a 1 out of 4 for Wednesday into Wednesday night. Then our eastern counties get picked up with a low end level 1 out of 4 as we go into the first half of Thursday. Here's the storm system. This has been a big upper level low just kind of swirling away out west for a couple of days. What's going to happen though as we get into the middle of this week is this thing is finally going to move to the east. So here's our upper level forecast. As you can see, we go into about Wednesday, starting to move into far northern Mexico, into the desert southwest, and then it kind of swings through the Texas panhandle. Now, a few days ago, looked like the track of this system could be a little farther south. That is why a few days ago, we had some really crazy model projections for what our rain could look like. Those projections have come down. Still, I think we're going to have quite a bit of rain, but it's not looking like the widespread 4 inches plus of rain that we were seeing in some of the models last week because of the track of the system. Then eventually the upper level storm will swing away to the northeast and get absorbed into the bigger picture weather pattern. Here's the latest model data off our graph model. We'll start here Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. At first, this is just kind of shower activity, drizzly, damp weather, and this will be pretty widespread through the day on Wednesday, not necessarily raining constantly, but a lot of rainy time during the day on Wednesday. But you saw the model, none of that is likely to be severe. So we're going to have some rain Wednesday, but I think the main severe risk is going to come in Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So here is 1 a.m. Wednesday night into Thursday morning. There's our line of strong to potentially severe storms first moving in across the hill country. This will go west to east, so that would bring stormy weather into the Austin Metro, I-35 corridor, Williamson, Travis, Hayes counties by, say, 4 or 5 a.m. on Thursday. And I also want to tell you guys, we are very confident now that we're going to have some sort of line of storms move through. The exact timing could wiggle around a little bit, though. So models say 5 a.m. now. Could it end up being 7 or could it end up being 3? Could this shift an hour or two? It could. But as we stand here right now, looks like about 5 a.m. coming into the metro, then moving east, continuing with that minor flood risk and minor severe threat into 8, 9 a.m. Highway 77 corridor, Giddings, Lee County, Fayette County, Bastrop County. But then again, by noon, stormy weather's moving out, and I actually think we look pretty nice beyond that as we go into the weekend. Here's one of our models' take on how much rain we could see. And again, as we always tell you, understand, I'm not saying there's going to be exactly 0.87 inches of rain in Austin. This is just an idea of how things could play out. While the totals have come down some, I still think the vast majority of us are on track from anywhere from a ½ inch to 2 inches of rain. But as this model is showing this might not be over Bastrop and Caldwell County. This could be anywhere else across our KVUE area, but there could be a little band that sets up somewhere where we get pockets of 3 to 5 inches of rain, and obviously that is where the localized flood threat would be the biggest. So where exactly that sets up, that's something we'll have to watch closely. Just to show you a few of our other models, GFS American model, again, ½ inch to 1 inch. European model, I think this probably has a pretty good idea, is saying most of us end up 1 to 2 inches, some maybe a little bit above, some could be a little bit below. Weather impact alert. Again, we have that in effect. That is Wednesday night into Thursday. So there's the red on our 7-day. For Tuesday, it's cloudy and cool. We'll have some damp weather and some drizzle, but no severe stuff. And likewise, Wednesday, a lot of rain during the day. It's warmer, it's more humid, but still, I think most of this stuff Wednesday is not going to be severe. But Wednesday night into the morning of Thursday, a line of storms come through. That likely brings our primary severe weather threat. Then we trend drier through the second half of Thursday, likely in the low 70s. And then look at this, Friday, Saturday, Sunday into Monday of next week. No Arctic air behind this system. Our temperatures actually going the opposite way. It will be sunny with high temperatures warming through the 70s as we go into the upcoming weekend. So that's where we stand right now. We have a severe weather risk and a minor flood threat Wednesday night into Thursday. We will keep daily updates coming right here at KVUE. If you would like live updates on the forecast, you can always join us on KVUE Plus or for any of our newscasts right here on KVUE. Have a good night.